Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. FILIAN is a Kimono Mimi VTuber, an English-speaking Kimono Mimi VTuber based in North America. She has been very popular, and recently, as you may or may not know, but I will remind you, she did remove a lot of her PFPs, profile pictures, her, everything here, her banner, all of her information here on the FILIAN's part here. Of course, we still have the clips. The clips are the one thing she didn't remove, but she removed all of her videos. The schedule is pretty much just non-existent as well. Things like that. Those have been removed. And the profile picture is back. I think it was gone for a bit, but it's back now. We have FILIAN has lost as well. The YouTube channel has been removed. That's over 1 billion views that were removed and privated, and I think eventually deleted as well. Finally, we do have the FILIAN, I was going to say Discord, but the FILIAN Reddit, the subreddit, who also removed the stuff. This is, I believe it's still a fan-run subreddit. So in this case, they're doing it in order to wait until FILIAN rebrands and then put everything back the way it should be when she rebrands. So the reason why I'm talking about all this right here, I did the intro and everything. We have some friends that are talking about her, some people that know FILIAN, and giving a whole feel of what's going on here and explanations maybe, but they're speaking out about the whole situation. And the one that I'm talking about right now is Drumsy, who has 4.64 million people that have subscribed to him on YouTube. And the specific one I'm going to talk about is It's My Fault She's Gone. Let's take a look at this.
The largest VTuber in the world hasn't posted in months, and I think it might be my fault. FILIAN is a VTuber who was on top of the world. 3 million subscribers, thousands of Twitch viewers, but suddenly she went silent and hasn't posted anything anywhere in 4 months. She even ominously darkened her profile picture. I'm low-key dark. Online, people have been theorizing why she left, saying things like, I guess she must be pregnant or has health issues. But I have my own theory. I recently made a video with FILIAN where I basically warned her that she was working too hard and needed to be okay with taking more breaks.
Part of my work is to force myself to not work.
Is it a coincidence that right after we made that video, she disappeared from the internet? I was just looking out for my friend, but now I fear her audience will blame me. But hey, it's probably nothing to worry about. The largest VTuber in the world.
So yeah, we do have Drumsy. This is a joke, of course. This is a joke short, but still, I will say this, it is good that she took this break. Yes, it's gotten a lot of people worried. Yes, it has been kind of a situation where, I mean, especially when she removed everything, it is an insane situation, that part. But the point still stands. It is very good that she's taken this break. He is very right that she should be able to take breaks, that she should be able to relax. And we're continuing on here with the big news that happened with Rima. Rima already got 7.9 million views on here, so it went viral, and the whole situation went viral overall. With, the Discord and other things also getting hit with the removal of the stuff. And here, Suika says, it's a terrible day for Rain. This was, I believe, FILIAN did cut her gold plaque, which is what you get when you get 1 million subscribers. The gold plaque was cut in half, and she's trying to put it back together in this clip here. So yeah, she's trying to put everything back together. She's putting it together. Let's take a look here. I'm going to remove the music because a lot of times the music is actually copywritten in some way, shape, or form. Even though it wasn't originally copywritten, the companies love doing that. She's putting some bandages, and there it is. Perfect. Better than ever. And we're going to take a look at what is going on the FILIAN as we had seen before with the subreddit having everything removed. From what I understand, it's either I'm not sure if it's 100% a fan subreddit, or if it is a one run by FILIAN or management of FILIAN or whatever it is, but they also remove their stuff there. We're going to patiently wait for FILIAN's new name and picture to fan art, so might as well start on a clean slate. It's the meta, this one, mis huevos en tu boca. That is a clip that is a viral clip that went around with FILIAN talking with, I believe it, I don't know who it was a Spanish speaking person in VR chat. They were doing a bit of a collab, And she asked if he knows what Facebook's new name is, and he says Meta, and then she says this part here. So yeah, it's a little bit there. Don't know what's going to change the name. I think it'll come back as itself, our own model. Mods are in on it, in on the ARG. Go get him. On the Filian Clips Discord server, Suika has posted that Clippers can get paid for other creators' clips about Filian's absence. I doubt they do that if the rebrand isn't coming soon. It says, but isn't that a fan sub? Isn't this a fan sub? There's only one mod here. Filipino boy, I'm surprised this doesn't lead to prawn be the change you want to see in the world. Been a rough weekend, boys. A lot of people are, of course, still, wondering what is going to be going on, wondering what's going to be happening with Filian. So far, everything looks like it is leading up to the rebrand, as a lot of people have said. Yes, she has removed a lot of these things here. It's very scary for people not knowing about the whole situation. And of course, as mentioned before, Suika and others, after the Rima evenstar thing, have been posting a lot of things. Kind of trying to keep the community in positive spirits. That's what I'm trying to do too. Keep the community in positive spirits. She is going to be coming back, more than likely, and it's going to be pretty soon, probably by the end of this month or the beginning of June, July, etc. Because it does look like it's the end game for the rebrand, in the sense that it is near when the rebrand is going to be finished. I thank you guys so much for watching this part. Let me know what you think about this whole thing below. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Oshiuplink just finished over the weekend, and it just happened over the weekend. It was a great event, but of course, without great events, there always are going to be, with these big ones, there always going to be something happening that will cause more drama. And this drama is, in this case, Gunbun. They have been a cosplayer for a while now, and they are being dragged again because of a certain situation. Now, it sucks when, there's a lot of drama going on. Drama does suck a lot of times, and it does suck when people don't learn from mistakes. Hopefully she did, but the mistake that she made is one that we're going to cover right now. This is the one. Unprofessional behavior from someone who staffs conventions. This was Gunbun following somebody who had a Rev Says Desu Happy. A Rev Says Happy is a fan type of garment that is worn for, like, when you go into concerts or you want to really support your whatever Oshi you have, you'll wear like a happy. And that is kind of a loose fitting, kind of like not an overcoat, but it is like a loose fitting shirt style thing, open front shirt, and it is for fans. And here we have some responses. Usually have permissions to photograph, which would generally immunize staff, but recognizing that type of behavior leads to stalking harassment. Yeah, Gunbuns stalked this person pretty much. They are, following this guy, taking tons of pictures, unwarranted pictures. Wants to foster a tolerant, positive community. Takes creep shots of people and makes fun of them. Makes you think. PC featured cosplayer creep shots convention staff for wearing merch of someone they don't like. Posted in the official Phase Connect Discord for the sole purpose of harassing him. Compares it to 15 9/11s. PC talent joins in on the needless attack. Interesting stuff, boys. So, unfortunately, some Phase Connect, I'm not going to ascribe any malice to the Phase Connect talents. They're wonderful people. So, I think this was just not understanding how bad the whole thing was. And that was just the situation. This isn't about Phase Connect. This is about this person, specifically Gunbun, doing something that was creepy. And we have people here. It says, honestly, the fact that she even feels like the nerve to still act like she's a pillar of the Phase community is effing disgusting. The S she did, taking advantage of the jelly situation back at the start of the year, opened the floodgates to reveal how much of a snake she is. From her taking creep shots of a random con goer because she didn't approve of him being a Rev fan, to the clip of her on Filian's stream, where Kersha rated, and sure, cosplay like who you want, but don't act like you're not just another ethot trying to profit off of one of the most loyal communities in the VTubing space. So she's getting destroyed here by people. And if you're wondering what the thing was, it's deleted. It was an update on Oshiuplink before Oshiuplink started that Gunbuns was going to be one of the featured cosplayers, or at least one of the cosplayers showing up there, and they deleted that after the drama started, pretty much. Down here, that was when Kersha went in, apparently. There it is. That's the exact moment when she saw Kersha rated Filian. Who is she referring to? I'm there. I want to know who to avoid. If I'm there, It says, I incredibly lost. Who did what? Cosplaying as Kirsch's friend while hating her is almost akin to skinwalking S. She has a private Discord. Is it the one next to the Pillow Deer cosplay, the one you're talking about? Context. I know it sounds cheesy, but from the moment I first heard of Gumbun, before all the controversies, my gut told me she would be trouble. So a lot of people don't like her. Basically supported the attack against Jelly during the Minecraft debacle earlier and went in hiding after the huge backlash. Later on, Gumbun also posted a picture of a man wearing Revson's Desu merch. So people are saying she's very two-faced, and they're digging up things, of course, as the internet does. Oshiuplink deleted their post that Gumbun it. Would normally say maybe she can read the room after that, but she's going to sneak her way again and even try to grift off FILIAN despite not liking her whenever she comes back. It says, I'm not up to speed in the VTuber Jason drama, but she guesses something at it or just a photo. Nothing will change by perception of her except a genuine apology and a naked dogaza. That's extreme, but the general gist of the whole thing is the internet doesn't forget. When you are someone who has tried to hurt the community, when you are someone who has tried to do damage to others, which people don't like in general, especially when it's their Oshi, but in general, you try your best, well, I always try my best, to not do damage to others, to just move forward and be as positive as I can in the community. Yes, I do talk about these things. No, I don't enjoy drama, but this is something that I want you guys to be aware of, because, sometimes it's good to let you guys know what's going on out there and what is happening in the world so you guys can make your own choices on who to avoid or who to be around. Also, one big thing. Do not go and harass her. Gumbun is already receiving more than enough of that. Not harassment, but, criticism. Criticism is good. Criticize her, about the things that happen with Phase Connect, about the things that happen with the Jelly situation, FILIAN, etc. Criticize her as much as you want. But remember, it's a fine line between criticism and harassment. Keep it on the criticism side. There is something new on the horizon from a group called Holotakeover, creating fun VTuber experiences for fans by fans. Fan projects are not affiliated with Cover or Hololive production. They don't just do Hololive related stuff. They recently did this. Holotakeover is heading to Oshiuplink and we'll host iPad meet and greet hours all weekend. All meet and greets are free. You just gotta find us. And had Bonnie Barkswell, Pomapon, Rem Kaneshibari, Karipi, and many, many other people. And they are also announcing that they have something new. Something new is on the horizon, 5/7/2026. And VShojo 2. Oh god, no, not VShojo 2. It will never be VShojo 2. But if it's anything like this, then they're going to be having new projects. This V is probably 5. Probably means, maybe something with VTubers. It's really hard to tell. But if anything, if it's based on anything that they've done before, like these meet and greets here, these other things that they've done here for Hololive Takeover, Oshiuplinks, and things like that, it is going to be something big. And I do wish whatever VTubers are going to be involved, I do wish them lots of luck. Cersea Soulstorm is a VTuber with ChromaSHIFT's Outlaws unit, who used to be a part of Wildfire from Idol EN, and that was, purchased by Brave Group, made into ChromaSHIFT. Now it's part of FTW Entertainment, and ChromaSHIFT themselves are, put out the announcement that it was her second birthday. Worked with the captain and herself to create some unique merch, then taking their poster t-shirt, coin pouch, and Cersea socks. As a bonus for anyone who purchases the full set, receive a signed digital Cersea print too. Digital print, not a, actually hand signed. She probably does a hand signature in one way or another, but it's not that one this way. So a very intense birthday celebration continued here. Basically, this was her birthday donathon day 1. She was, having fun, taking a look at the kudo boards and things like that for that whole thing. And it is, she spent 9 hours having fun with her community. Really, really glad that she was able to have this, and people were able to show her lots of love for her birthday, and a lot of her fans were able to express what she has done for them and the good that she has had in their lives, which is what happens in the VTuber community. Very happy to share this with you guys, and a big, big happy birthday to Cersea Soulstorm. There have been some updates with ChromaSHIFT. One of them is that they, of course, went to Oshiuplink. Is one of those places where a lot of people go to. So they needed to have their, a bit of a appearance there. And that's where we're going to start. We'll start here. It's not a secret that I know the limitations of my singing, but I've been spending more and more time practicing on my own. There have been improvements. starting to know and feel comfortable with the real color of my voice. I'll learn how to sing properly, not only because I want people to see how much passion I have for it, but I also would love to serve as an example of with dedication and perseverance, anything is possible. And here's a little bit of the singing that she did here. So you have people doing the watage and things like that. So that's very, very fun. I'm very glad that she was able to come out of her shell and be seen a little bit more in this. And here's another one. So people were very, very excited to be there. As you can see, a lot of people having fun, and she was able to express her voice. And continuing on with the ChromaSHIFT news, we also have another person who was able to sing and scream on stage, Ricky Poppet. Always dreamed of being able to scream on stage for you all. Finally came true at Oshiuplink. Thank you all so much for enjoying my performance, and hello, new metal peeps. So here we go. So that was her doing the Linkin Park, doing some Linkin Park there. That's insane. A wonderful voice she's got there. That does do a number on your vocal cords, so you know she knows what she's doing though. And Akagaki Koa was thanking, as a final little bit of the ChromaSHIFT news, Akagaki Koa was thanking her community for the wonderful 2 years that they've had in the time that they have been with ChromaSHIFT. It was, you know, a busy day with cons, but she wants to thank everybody for her, you know, for the support that they've given her and for everything that they've done for her in the time that she's been around. It's great to see that she is continuing to go on strong. Everyone in ChromaSHIFT is continuing to do their all and put all of their effort into making sure that the community that they serve is enjoying every little bit of it. She has finished a concert, a 3D concert, as we're going to Bonnie Barkswell, who is a female English-speaking independent VTuber, formerly affiliated with Globy and doing her own thing independently, as a lot of Globy talents have decided to continue or doing now. As we're going to her here, where I did cover this on April 20th when it came out. Thrilled to announce my very first 3D concert. Get your balls out on May 1st for a steam-powered spectacular with music, dancing, merch, and more. And this is the Full Steam Ahead, which was the concert that she had. Let's take a good look at it. We're not going to see all of it. We're not going to take a look at all of it, but I will try to get through as much of it as possible. So let's take a look here. This is the intros here. I love the stage and her intro, which is the ship dropping. Let me make sure that I have the sound proper. Not too high, not too low, but we'll take a look right now and see how that goes. It's a little low, so. She started with Treasure Box. From Marine Central. That's interesting. That's why she's on a ship. That makes perfect sense. What I mean by Marine Central, Hosho Marin from Hololive JP Fantasy, which is the 3rd generation.
Dangerous bunny smell.
Yeah, she changed it a little bit. Okay, cool.
This box, open it right now, or I will scream.
Cute. So she went through a lot of work, as you can tell, for the full 3D, and also she did a lot of work for the, you know, the coordination, the all that stuff.
I hope you enjoyed the first couple songs. Not be possible without a few things.
So an amazing showing from her. Very glad to be able to show this to you guys. A huge success. And of course, just at the very end, there is the merch that you can see here. Her plushie is out now in U2s, and all the other merch that you can see here as well. It was covered by the specific stuff. Sorry, it always gets covered for whatever reason there. Let's go a little bit forward this way, and there you go. You can see it there. Big congratulations to her. And editor Salvi always forgets something. This time it is Astro Girl from Suko no Sana. Let's take a little listen at Bonnie doing that there.
I'm not alone. It's nice that the clothes was that I need, but you were all I need. So we just begun. I know we'll make it good.
So that's just a little bit of an amazing thing that she was able to do, which is great. It's great that she did Sana's song. I love it. I think there's no option there. It doesn't let me do anything. Yeah, it doesn't let me do anything.
Again? It's stronger now. This is getting old.
Oh boy! Love it. I don't want to fight. I don't care. I don't care about fighting.
Let's head to the basement.
Let's head into my basement. Now, normally that would be a bad thing, but these are cute anime girls. Cute anime girl basements are probably just a little bit stinky and a little bit dusty and dirty. I don't have a basement because, well, I just don't have a basement. I don't live in a place that has basements, but yeah. Come into my basement. Salvi tells you to come into your basement. You don't go.
Underneath here.
You definitely don't go to Salvi's basement. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.